Doug Smithson, the Senior Vice President of Wells Fargo Advisors in this area, who made this happen.
Don't look at the sun.
Couple more announcements. Please take some time to visit our display of static aircraft located to the far right of Airshow Center. It's a great little walk that's well worth your time. There are dozens of military and historic aircrafts to see up close. Great photo opportunities too. Also located out there is a whole group of aviation bouncies for the kids.
Would you all please rise? Remove your cover for our national anthem being sung this morning by Kim Wosock.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets rock loud, the bombs bursting in air gave proof
simply pulls down on the right steering line. As the jumpers near the ground, they will pull down on both steering lines simultaneously for the safest and softest possible landing. As the jump master leans out the door and gives the crossed arm signal of hot target, he signifies that the airspace is clear. The jumpers complete their final gear checks and then move to the doors in the rear of the aircraft. A thumbs up signal is given. Watch momentarily for the jumpers to exit. At the conclusion of today's show, we will bring our parachutes out into the audience at the U.S. Army Recruiters booth. Please feel free to come forward and help us repack them and ask any questions you might have about the United States Army and the Golden Knights. The jumpers are out and the smoke is on. We now have members of the Black Demonstration Team rapidly approaching speeds of 120 miles per hour. The initial part of the formation is called the base, as it is actually launched from the right door of our aircraft as the jumpers interlock their arms and legs to form the nucleus of the formation. The remaining jumpers set up slightly above and outside the formation, awaiting the team leader's call. At 5,000 feet, the outside jumpers open their main parachutes, while the base continues to fall, gaining vertical separation, then gliding apart prior to their opening at 2,000 feet. And there you have the high-flying black and gold of your United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Now, as you may have guessed, these jumpers are faced with a unique situation, a traffic jam in the sky. They must gain vertical separation to allow for individual approaches to the target area. This is accomplished by pulling on the front part of the parachute and spiraling down at speeds in excess of 60 miles per hour to set up a traffic pattern, just like you might see aircraft in a busy airport. At 1,000 feet, the jumpers do what is called a wind penetration check, checking their speed and distance across the ground. They then fly a downwind leg, a base leg 90 degrees to the target, and face into the wind for a final approach. You may notice 7 openings in the front of the parachute. These allow air to be forced in, inflating the flexible wing glider. As our first jumper reaches his maneuver point and pulls down on the front riser, streaking towards the ground at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour, just inches off the ground, tiptoe Golden Knight landing. Ladies and gentlemen, each jumper has been assigned an area to land across the show line. What they're looking for is the loudest group. Make some noise and show them where you are, and each jumper will pick the loudest group to show you what it's like to land under one of these flexible wing gliders. You may notice the tail of the parachute curls as the jumpers land. This reduces their forward rate of speed. Flying in the POW-MIA flag on the far right of the show line, and the Army star on the far left of the show line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiptoe Golden Knight landings. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our performance for this morning. And on behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a warm and receptive airborne audience. In closing, I leave you with this final thought. In the future, may all of your days be prosperous and your nights golden.
Let's give it up for Staff Sergeant Adrian Hill. Magnolia Springs, Alabama, your narrator for your United States Army Golden Knights this morning.